Well, Oscar winner Ben Affleck is admitting that he asked producers of the PBS documentary showing Finding Your Roots to edit out the discovery that one of his ancestors owned slaves. Now, the issue first came up after WikiLeaks published an email obtained from last year's Sony hack. Affleck says in a Facebook post, quote, "I didn't want any television show about my family to include a guy who owned slaves. I was embarrassed. The very thought left a bad taste in my mouth." PBS releasing a statement saying, "PBS and WNET are conducting an internal review led by our respective programming teams of the circumstances surrounding Finding Your Roots episode, Roots of Freedom." Both networks are denying that they knew Affleck's request was the reason that part of the show was taken out. They say that that's why it was dropped. If that's the case, it's unacceptable. All right, I'm going to go to you on this one, Harris. Yesterday we talked about Leo DiCaprio. All these stars are being outed, we should point to, because of the Sony hacking. And this is just the latest email scandal. And Ben Affleck comes out, he said, "I was embarrassed by this, so I wanted it edited out of this piece." Is he right?
Well, two things. He missed a huge opportunity here. So your family owned slaves. Talk about what you've done in terms of diversity and making a difference in the country and around the world. Talk about how having that be a generational part of your history has made a difference in the way that you deal with people. What a missed opportunity there. But I will say this. He actually put it out there that he lobbied those shows' producers the same way he lobbies directors in movies. Movies and fact-gathering are very different vehicles. And I have an issue with the producers that wouldn't fight harder for that material, because it's supposed to be sort of like an arm of journalism, if you will, because it's based on fact. For him to have enough clout, power, money, I don't know what the heck he took to the table to get a producer to do something for him, that's a very different relationship than what you would have with the director. So I have a lot of questions for a lot of people with this.
This is real liberal hypocrisy. I mean, listen, it's known as the Public Broadcasting Network, right? Public money goes into this, and for years conservatives have been saying that these guys tailor their programs to very specific, a very specific liberal agenda. And guess what? One of those Hollywood liberals complains that, you know, and let's be honest here, I mean, this was like something way in his past. It wasn't like we were talking his parents. I mean, he could have talked about it in a way, in a context that would have been just fine. By the way, that statement he gave would have been great if he said that on air. I mean, that wouldn't have been, should have been part of the program. But this just shows that the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, or whatever they call PBS, isn't about the public. It's about the left wing of this country trying to protecting themselves.
Can you blame him, though, Rachel? I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. Can you blame him for saying, this is embarrassing, this is humiliating, and I don't want this tied to me? Because oftentimes people can tie, even though Ben Affleck had nothing to do with it, they can tie it to him. So in a way, I read this and I felt a little sympathy for him. Like, I understand why he did it.
Look, I had the same reaction that Harris had. I thought not just a missed opportunity for the audience. I thought as a parent who's got several kids, what a missed opportunity for his kids to see, you know, the truth sets us free. And I think that if he had showed this is how far our family has progressed, he has some other, you know, he says that his mother is a big progressive, you know, human rights person. I mean, he could show the progression of his family. And by the way, who doesn't have people in their family that they're embarrassed of? I mean, we all have that.
All right. Family. All right. A dangerous new trend sweeping social media, all to get the pouty lip look, yes, the trout pout, of reality star Kylie Jenner, and the impact that trends like this and other sexualized images of women in the media as a whole have on young girls, moms, and dads. Don't want to miss this.
That is disgusting.
What did I do? Look like a fish. Oh my God.